So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Quick as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. But we do know it'll be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Man in motion is Smith. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. Davis has the 1st down and more. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Davis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and 9. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Third down and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Davis. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Moore going in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw again. Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Broncos are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, but that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Davis. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Out quickly, and it's Adams. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard mark.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Mike, anytime you're facing man coverage, there's 3 components. 1, the release. You got to get off the line and get into your route. Number 2, creating separation at the top of the break. And then number 3, no matter where the ball is thrown, just go attack it. This is exactly how it's supposed to be done.
That's taken in left side by Smith. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now they'll pitch it out here. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage? Yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd down, here's Davis. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Now, a give to Davis. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? They'll send their tight end left. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half putting points on the scoreboard. don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll run it with Davis. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report. It's all yours, Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. down, here's Zamir White. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
On first down, it's Davis. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's White.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Moore going in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's complete. Some more on the right side. brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Slot receiver headed right. They'll throw out of the gun. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you talk about a huge 1-2 combo all wrapped up in one defensive play. All right, part 1, you're defending your own red zone and come up with a massively clutch interception. And then a phenomenal return takes it all the way the length of the field to set up your offense for a chance to get it.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. Oh, yeah. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders able to add on. It is now 27-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there. but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he will have a Broncos first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He's going to to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often it just comes down to decision making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing here on 3rd and to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
This is Davis. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go again with Davis. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on, really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll run over center with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That is caught! And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Moore going in motion. Now Davis. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's taken in left side by Smith. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down. They'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now, faking the give. Open man, downfield, it's Franklin. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Here we go. One final play. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.
Waste of time.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.